I start out here trying to ride Prairie in the big arena, and he's just bullying right through all of my aides. And he's trying to walk over top of Dave. I had to tell him to get up and move and take his chair because I was afraid the horse might run over him. So I put Prairie in the round pen, and it seems like this helps to break down his will to resist. He's not quite so intent on getting away from me. So I've got him going around in a circle to the left, and I keep asking him to move out, which he's doing a pretty good job of. So I'm going to ask him to lower his head a little, and I'm going to turn him to the left again. He goes left, and look at this. He's trying to push his way to the right, and this is where the round pen helps me. If I was out in the big arena, we'd continue to have a fight where he keeps walking in a straight line and ignoring me. So he's falling in a lot on the circle here, and I'm just letting him. If anything, I'm kind of even encouraging it.
I'm encouraging him to keep turning left.
He's just walking around in a little tiny circle. Oh, now he has decided he wants to be on a bigger circle. When he does this, he will like suddenly do a 90-degree turn into the left and start going in this little tiny circle. But I'm trying to keep the rein contact even, and it looks like he's thinking about it because he's licking. His tongue keeps coming out.
That's insane.
Now eventually I hope to get to the point. Did you see that? He's trying to go to the right. So I turn him around, and he turns as I tell him to, so I'm giving him a break there.
Figure this out.
He's trying to find the solution to his dilemma of not wanting to go to the left.
There, good boy.
So he softens nicely there. Give him a pat.
Let's do that again. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy.
So my idea here is I'm going to ask him to do move out toward the fence now. And he does not do move out. He does a turn in to the other direction. And now he's doing move out. I told him no. I started to lift the reins, and then he started to do a move out. So that was nice. I'm going to reward that. And I'm asking for move out again. That was good. I'm trying to keep reinforcing this idea of moving into the outside rein when he's on a circle to the left. And this move is kind of typical of what he does. I will ask him to walk straight forward, and instead of doing that, he does a turn to the left and starts falling in immediately. But I keep asking him to move out. And he's starting to get kind of smooth and good at it. Now I reward that. Now here we kind of get all garfed up because I want to change direction toward the fence. So I want him to do a turn in that direction, and the flies are bugging me. So I'm asking him to do a turn in to the right. Normally he should do this easily because he loves going to the right. But I don't know. He gets he's mixed up or something. And he starts to do a move out toward the fence. So I have to stop him again, and then we're all messed up, and I can't do a turn in like I wanted to. We have to just go. And I let him change direction, bend in direction in the middle. Now he does that to the right pretty well. When he's changing from a left turn to a right turn, he's happy to do that. So we're just circling to the right here. Now, and I notice he's doing some fake move out here. He's walking in a straight line with his head to the inside. And I didn't notice it, so I rewarded that. I only notice it when I'm seeing it on the video. He was poking his nose out a little, so I asked him to put his head down. He's so much more cooperative in this small pen. And I am trying not to use the fence as an outside rein. I'm trying to make small circles toward the center. I'm practicing some stops here.
That was good.
Now when we're just walking along, when I'm leading him on the ground, he'll stop instantly when I say ho. But when I'm riding him, it takes a little bit longer sometimes. He'll keep walking through. So I'm trying to get more subtle at this.
Good boy.
I say ho, I give him the seat aid, pushing my belly button forward. And I try not to raise my hands too much, but sometimes I have to use them as a backup.
Good boy.
That's a pretty good turn in. Look how square he is. Yeah, this was an example when he was walking through a little bit. I don't know why he boomerangs his head to the right like that all the time when he stops. I guess he's looking at me from his vantage point. He wants to see me.
See, I can't get him to do this out there. He's fighting me.
Now we were going in a circle to the right, and I stopped him to change his bend. I want him to turn to the left. He's not doing a turn in, so I stopped him. I want him to do a turn in to the left. And he kind of moved his back end a lot. He's spinning in place, basically. Now I thought this section was quite good. He's going to do a square here. See, he did a turn in right there. Now I'm asking him for move out. Now I'm going to ask him for turn in again, which he does.
You see how he's alternately doing?
Now he's doing move out. And now he's doing a turn in.
Yes. Oh, that was good.
And I thought that was pretty good. Now I'm asking him to change direction. I'm rewarding him basically for doing that well by going to the right, because he likes going to the right. Right here, I want him to do a turn in to the left so we can change direction. And he's not doing that. He's doing a move out. So I stop him, gonna ask again. And that was decent. Now I'm asking for move out again. He's kind of giving me a fake move out. Now he's doing a turn in. He's just kind of falling in a lot, basically, I think. He's not, what he tends to do is his front end does turn in and his back end does move out. That's how he spins around in a little tiny circle. Now he's getting better. I like the looks of this move out here.
That was very good.
That's it. Samba continues to do great. In this session, we're going to work on some go and stop. I'm trying to give her a more subtle stop so she doesn't throw her head up.
Yeah. Yes.
She's got this silly way of flapping the reins when she's happy with herself.
Good girl.
So that's a nice stop right there. She doesn't throw her head until I ask her to go again. So I'm just working on trying to get more subtle with her. And I had to raise my hands a little bit, but that was pretty nice. Here I'm giving her a little bit of move out because I couldn't get her to bend on the circle. I've started to notice that she's a little hollow on her, let's see, left side. It's the opposite of Prairie. He's hollow on the right, she's hollow on the left. We didn't do a whole lot of trotting in this episode because I was mostly working on just getting the basics right at walk. I haven't ridden her in about a week, so I'm a little rusty. She's not, but I am. Oops, we kind of fall out there. Oops. And when we come around here on the circle again, we're gonna fall out in exactly the same place. What the heck? All right, so this time around, I start to anticipate that a little bit, and she doesn't fall out quite as much. Now we're going to change direction here. So she slows down to a walk to do that, which is fine. Okay, so we're circling left, and it seems like she's not bent to the left. So I guess she's got the same thing going on that Prairie does, on the same side, maybe. I don't know, she seems to change. Sometimes she'll be hollow on the right, and sometimes she'll be hollow on the left. But when she comes around the corner on this circle, you can see that she's just a little bit counterbent. Can you see? You know, her head is a little bit to the outside instead of the inside. But she's a lot easier to correct than Prairie is. She can change her bend very easily. I'm doing figure eights with her, and I could never do figure eights with Prairie because that would blow his mind. He would get so frustrated and overwhelmed with all the changing instructions. I can't do that with him. But she kind of seems to look forward to the challenge. So here toward the end of our session, she's starting to get very good at doing stops. And go. She doesn't throw her head up to go. And we're going to do one more stop here. Nice.